All right, so here's the truth with hiring, using outside vendors, using internal. If you are a senior leader or hiring manager, in fact, I'm literally chatting right now with VP of hardware engineering, good friend of mine. We've had a lot of successes. He's actually going to probably come on as an advisor. And one of the things that we're having a conversation around is like, we've seen this at some of the other companies he's been at. He referred me to a colleague of his that out on the East Coast that we're doing searches with, that we're seeing it, that internal staffing in many cases flat out gets in the way. Like they're not not only are they not helpful, they're literally like making the process way harder than it needs to be. And it has nothing to do with the search or nothing to do with sourcing or recruiting. It's all about politics. It's all about pride of authorship, meaning like they want to be the one that wins. And I get that. Look, we have the same mentality. We want to make sure that we win. But at the same time, like their currency, what they're trying to get is they're trying not to lose control. They don't want to it look like they're not doing a good job. But what people don't realize is staffing is so much more than sourcing and so much more. It's managing the process. It's managing the offer. It's closing the candidate. So all those things are still in place, even if people ops is there, even if I'm sourcing. So we're just taking the top of funnel. We're just taking a small percentage of the search. Yeah, it's visible. It has a lot of visibility because we found the candidate. But the other part of it, he literally texted me. It was eye opening, like literally as we're talking. So like, I really want to build out a practice group, and we're doing hardware engineering first because we've done a ton. I mean, I helped audio teams build audio hardware. I've done in the LiDAR and sensor space. I've done hardware in consumer product space. I've done hardware in electronics and gaming and I guess you would call them locks, smart locks, whatever the case. But I mean, electrical engineering, hardware engineering, and embedded firmware Linux developers are white hot right now. There's a lot of opportunity, and it's one of those things where the truth of the matter is like we're trying to design something where instead of selling staffing up, we're selling leadership down. So because if we can just get on the side of the hiring manager, work with the hiring leaders to source directly for them, we can close the recs. We can flat out close the recs. We can close the searches every time and pretty darn quickly. Anyway, thinking through this, talk soon. If you are currently looking, if you're a hiring manager and you're looking for, mechanical engineering, mechatronics, hardware engineers, firmware, embedded, etc., direct message me. We can close that search for you flat. I mean, flat. Anywhere in the world, flat. All right, talk soon.